Welcome back to downtown Denver and Metro State, as well as this month's edition of the RMAC Showcase. Both the men's and women's tennis teams are coming off conference tournament titles, and they won those championships with a very international flavor on their roster. The Metro State men's and women's tennis teams are on a real roll. The defending regular season and conference tournament champions, the Roadrunners once again find themselves at the top of the RMAC standings.
1, 2, 3, Metro!
The success is due in part to the international flavor on the roster. Of the 15 players on the two teams, 7 come from across the pond.
It's always fun when you have different people come in. We've got people from, all over the world, which just adds a different perspective, and I think it makes the team better as well, just having different perspectives. And
China, New Zealand, England, Spain, and Australia are the countries represented on the Metro roster, which adds a unique flair to the team dynamic. And the team-based scoring of college tennis is very different from the junior ranks, where it's all about the individual.
I think when you're in juniors, you're more or less playing for yourself. Once you get here, it's more than that, and I think that's what the coaches emphasize most of the time is you're not playing for yourself, you're playing for the team, which I think is especially difficult for internationals coming in because especially in Europe and Australia, it's very much about yourself and what you can do, and it does take some time coming here and realizing that you're playing for more than just you.
And that team approach has also opened up a lot of options for all of the players. As for the team competition, MSU Denver hosting Colorado Christian. On the ladies' side, the Roadrunners have very little trouble with the visiting Cougars. In doubles, Tabitha Porter, whom we just heard from, and her doubles partner Alex Paseo earn the 8-4 victory. Second doubles, the Roadrunners earn another victory. Courtney Wright and Ainsley Winterrod sweep their match 8-0, and Ling Ying Zhao and Mackenzie Houghton earn an 8-1 win at third doubles. In the singles matches, more of the same, as the only victory CCU would come away with was a win at number 4 singles, as the MSU Denver women earned the 8-1 victory. Every singles match ended in straight sets. As for the men, a very similar storyline in their showdown with Colorado Christian. Doubles, Greats and his partner Joey Chisern, the 31st ranked doubles team in the country, earned the 8-1 win. While the second and third doubles, Keenan Kallenbacher and Daniel Llorente at number 2, and Alejandro Martinez Murillo and Callum Hayes at number 3, both earned 8-2 victories. In singles, it was all about the Roadrunners. Greats, who's ranked amongst the top 10 single players in the country, earns the quick 6-1, 6-1 victory over his opponent. The rest of the matches were very similar, as the Metro State guys complete the 9-0 sweep. Both teams would finish the regular season with an undefeated conference record. Tune in next month to see if they can pull off yet another conference tournament title. Moving to the administration side of things, Metro State welcomed in a new athletic director in 2015. And since then, Dr. Anthony Grant has seen a lot of great things happen here at Metro State.
I don't want to be the best kept secret. That's not what this thing is. I'm telling everybody, we're here. Come see us. You have the professional teams there, and there's all types of theater and restaurants and food. This is great as a person. So then we talk about what that does in terms of our fan attendance and experience and marketing and branding MSU Denver and Roadrunners athletics, and there's challenges. They're not insurmountable, but there's definitely challenges. People here have so many different options for their entertainment, and we have to figure out a way that we can crack into that niche a little bit and be the best at what we do. I enjoy having a direct impact on the experience of our student athletes. That's why I wanted to become an athletic director, so I could have that influence, and that's one of the things that keeps me going on a day-to-day basis. The strategic plan is entitled The Continuous Pursuit of Excellence, and that's what we're about here. So we identified things that we felt like we needed to maintain and then also grow in order to achieve excellence in the areas I talked about, academically, athletically, and in the community. We're in the strategic plan, it talks about how we can better serve our student athletes from a student athlete development and welfare perspective, as well as academically, talking about what we need to do in order to maintain and continue to excel in terms of our competitive excellence, looking at things from finances, personnel, operating budgets, all of those different things. We look at fundraising, we look at compliance, we look at diversity and inclusion. We also look at just our general departmental atmosphere. What type of environment do we want to have? Obviously, we want to be welcoming and appreciative of all levels of diversity, and that's the mainstay for our university, and it's also something that we pride ourselves on here as an athletic department.
That brings us to halftime of the show. Don't go anywhere, because we'll hoop it up with one of the best in the conference. Don't go anywhere.